opportunity today to visit an old friend who I haven't seen in a long time. His name is David, and he's the guy that, with me, we made that sci-fi movie years ago called Bosque Abduction. Well, we had come down this road here, and right about here is when we saw them, and they kind of stunned me and dragged me down this bank right here, this cutout, and they kind of dragged my body down. This is where they dragged me. They dragged me, and actually my leg got scraped over the edge of this sharp thing. They just kept dragging me through these bushes and out there toward the river. I thought I was all over. I thought it was it. I really did. Well, Dave has been working on a space movie for the last few years, more than a few years, and I had a chance to visit him today out in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. He has a prefabbed kind of plastic garden shed out in his backyard, and that shed, inside of it, it's not just any old shed. Hey Dave, what you got here?
It's my shed. You want to see inside?
Oh sure, that looks like a pretty handy garden shed. You must have a lot of garden tools in here.
Yeah, I use it in the winter, you know.
This is kind of interesting. Oh.
Watch your head.
Oh my goodness. This isn't really a garden shed, is it?
No,
oh,
it's
my goodness.
a set for a home movie. It involves a spaceship.
Oh, you made a... So we have a spaceship.
It's the bridge. The bridge.
So we have a spaceship in Rio Rancho, New Mexico that looks like a garden shed. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
A spaceship in New Mexico, the hidden and disguised as a garden shed.
The two windows, you can do green screen. Now, they'll have to be a couple feet away.
Right.
Because the green will splash into the set.
Okay, yeah.
So you have to have them, the green screens a good, at least 2 feet away, which means the screen has to be quite large and lit up evenly. And then if you're shooting, say, the pilot and co-pilot, here in these two ejection seats, then I'll open this, and I still have to build a frame. And some things are falling down because it's been...
Yeah, and you can green screen from either one of these windows then too, right?
Right. Now, I wanted to shoot 90 degrees off because here's a ladder that someone would use to climb down and up.
To look like a zero gravity kind of thing.
Right, and also the ship takes off vertically and lands vertically.
Oh, yeah.
But yet, when you're in space going from here to the moon or wherever,
does the FAA know that you have a rocket ship in your...
Nobody knows, but after this video, I'll have to file appropriate paperwork. And this, when it does work, it sequentially lights up and tells the status of important things on the ship. And then there's a problem in the storyline.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Let's see if that... Well, it doesn't work, no.
That's because there's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a problem with that one. And here you can put transparent emergency bulletins up, and they'll shine through. A radar unit, it's a little cold, so it sometimes gets
flashing
stuck.
lights, just like the old sci-fi shows of yesteryear.
Yep. One thing is the artificial intelligence I keep in here, which I haven't finished. But it is a late addition to the storyline and the ship. 2 people and a certain experiment are launched into space, and this comes along to witness and also help run some of the controls. And this is what I came up with. Now, of course, I'll have to have some narration for this.
Yeah. Oh,
and now
there you go.
Now it's full of dirt.
Oh, that's funny. And then it'll have an artificial voice that'll talk to you.
Yeah.
And it'll advise you.
Yeah.
So I suggest you put the switch 5 into the reset position. or whatever, right? I love it. And this is a lawn genie. Is that her name? Lawn genie?
Well, it could be. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah,
you have Lon Chaney, and then there's Lon Genie. So
I need sounds for the thrust.
Of course you do.
Here, and we
that
have.
Sounds rather suggestive. You know, we won't go.
Breaker,
right?
Except the batteries are dead there.
That's pretty funny, man. That's hilarious.
And
so some of these are real instruments off of aircraft, or
no? These are drink coasters.
Oh, drink coasters. And
I put little fake gems where the existing light bounces off, so it looks like there's some kind of power to it.
And then you have a bunch of status switches or something.
Yep. Oh, wow. Yep. Let me see.
Oh, don't touch that one. Don't touch that one. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was the flasher. I better... There's a camera.
Oh, nice.
On the sides. So, and all the other switches, which are just pieces of wood glued on. So
great.
You got to be careful not to hit those.
We're at 180 or something? Yeah. Wow. That's should we be at 180?
This is binary.
Okay.
There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean,
of course there would be binary.
So we have a radio over here.
Yeah.
But I think it is aligned to a station, and we'd have to pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Royalties to the whatever song Led Zeppelin song comes on. So of course some of these things need to be hooked up.
Sure.
And that's
I like it.
There's something behind there.
Scope. Of course there's a radar scope.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. See, we gotta feed the gerbil.
Captain, you just gotta tap the screen a little bit.
Right. And here are the headsets. You can fake your contacting
yes,
Houston.
Major Tom,
right?
Whatever. Yeah. How high do you think the shed can go?
Well, the way the script goes, it leaves Earth and then it goes past the moon because they're going to test a dark matter device.
Yeah.
So, and the last time they tested a dark matter device, they used it on a probe, and the probe never returned.
Oh.
So this is the first time they use humans.
Are these like space rated sheds?
Just limited space. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of do it because you don't have space in your garage. Is the real space
right?
problem, right?
And this is one set. I'm going to have to build 3 other sets. 3 other sets. And one is actually in an arroyo somewhere in the West Mesa at night, and I'll have to contact Rio Rancho Film Commission and say, this is what I'm doing. I'm not getting paid. I'm not making money. This is a home movie.
Yeah.
And there's certain hours you can do things. They don't want you outside past 10 because of noise, people trying to sleep. But I'll have to have generators.
How are they going to sleep when you have a rocket blasting off in your backyard anyways,
Well, yeah, honestly, it really won't go too far. But in the arroyo, it's going to be a battle scene with explosions.
Of course, yeah.
And the explosions are not real pyrotechnics. It's compressed air and styrofoam.
Those are the best kind.
And different colored lights. And I will have to build some stalagmites. Let me close this up because we don't want the neighbors to know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you don't want them to know there's a rocket ship.
Yeah, they think I'm making drugs or
methamphetamines.
Something. Yeah. Artificial Christmas trees or something.
Yeah.
But I was doing this before COVID. I couldn't do much during COVID except just work on this and improve it and improve the storyline and do some storyboard drawings and put them in the computer. And I'm using a little model about this big, and I got permission from the owner of the company that made the model to use it in a home movie for YouTube. I don't even know if the guy's still alive. That was like 10 years ago.
Oh, that's funny. So I wasn't really prepared to shoot video today when I went over there, and I was shooting with a little still digital camera that happens to take video. It didn't focus very well, so I apologize for the footage. Well, as you can probably tell from the interview, Dave is a true mad scientist, genius kind of a guy. He can design his own circuits and etch his own circuit boards and make his own parts, and he's really a super tinkerer hobbyist. His little workshop in his garage looks literally like a mad scientist workshop in the best possible way. And so it comes as no surprise that Dave would be spending most of the latter decade working on the set for the space movie. And I really appreciate his enthusiasm to go the route of making a physical set. That it's so cool. And if nothing else comes of it, which I hope he does finish the movie, but if nothing else comes of it, I'm just thinking it's so cool that there's a spaceship out in the desert of Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Until next time, stay creative, stay well, have yourselves a good day. Bye-bye for now.